Look at me, I don't go to the gym. Hello, hi guys, it's Inam here and welcome back to the cupboard. I've got another pair of cheap headphones here. True wireless earbuds from S2, or they're called S2. As ever, links will be down in the description box below if you're after these little guys. Very minimalistic packaging here. Along the back, it just gives you some diagrams and pictures of ears. You can see these are versions 4.2. Headphone battery capacity even is 45 milliamp hours. Headset total standby 1000 hours of standby time, and you can continuously talk for 4 hours. So it looks pretty good. Input power 5 volts, and it gives you the frequency there as well. So charging time 1 hour apparently to get to full charge. So let's check these out. So there we go, got those out in the end, and I'm presuming this is pretty much it, and hopefully you can get to see them. That's the right earbud. Ooh, magnetic. Yeah, that's magnetic. That's pretty cool. And yeah, white little silicone buds. You got the contact points there, which match up with the contact points inside the housing here, and you can see those little round points where they are. Along the other side, you've got the left hand side earpiece there, again magnetic, and again you can see the contact points there. In the, let's see, we've got, looks like some buttons across here in which you can charge. We'll have a look at those in just 1 second and see if we can get out anything else. Oops, there we go, take that out, and we'll have a look at the reading material in just 1 second. So you've got a charging cable here, and you've got micro USB on the one side with USB type A along the other, standard charging, and a couple of extra earbuds for smaller and bigger eared people among us. Some reading material here in some foreign writing, but you do have English across the back here as well, so we can check those out depending on how we go. So this is nice and compact, fits nicely into your hand, kind of a nice chamois blue color which changes according to how the light hits it, and hopefully you can see some of that texture there as I bring that in closer. You've got this nice chrome banding across each side here, kind of gives it a little bit more class, you'd think, but obviously when touching it, it's just plastic. Now you'll be forgiven for noticing you've got an in panel and an out panel, and you're going to be wondering, well, what's in and out for? Well, under the in, you've got a micro USB connector which is used to charge the 850 milliamp hour rated battery inside. So now you're going to be thinking, well, what's the out for? Well, the out is for so that you can charge your mobile phone if you need to using this same battery. So you've got full size USB A connector here, which is pretty cool. Added functionality, always good. So if you're running low on juice on your phone and you've got a little bit of juice in here, obviously it's not enough to fully charge your handset, but it'll be a good little trickle charge just to give you maybe a couple of percent if you're struggling. Further down, you've got the power button, and around the other side you've got a LED which symbolizes that these earbuds, when it's showing red, are being charged. Now when you're charging this device up, this turns blue to symbolize obviously the battery is being charged. Now each one of these earbuds has a 45 milliamp hour rated battery, and you'll notice these are magnetic. They're not super strong, but they do the job where this stops the earbud from falling out. Now they feel really good in the hand, kind of rubbery material along the outside there with nice silicone earbuds. As you can see, kind of a microphone hole along each side. And I am a little bit concerned because these don't have any wingtips, so it just leaves them space to move around. So, and yeah, so we'll see how these go, but certainly they look awesome. So I've been using these for a little while now, and overall the sound quality is really good. You get a good range across across the mids, the highs and the lows. Although I'd say the mids are a little bit too high for my liking. The bass is really good considering you don't have no application that you can tailor your sound preferences within. I think the bass is really good for these cheap little earbuds. What lets it down for me is, especially if you're watching video, the sound goes out of sync every now and again with what you're seeing. So it's like you're watching like a kung fu movie where the sound's out of sync with the visuals, and sometimes and it's always the left earbud. The left earbud suddenly just shuts off for whatever reason randomly. So out of an entire day's worth of listening, I'd say it maybe shuts off twice. And I have instances where you hear a lady say power off just randomly throughout the day while you're listening to some music or something, and both earbuds just suddenly go off and sound starts blurting out your phone directly. That's a little bit weird, but it happens quite a lot. So I've had it happen a couple of times in a day as well, where they just power off, which is a little bit weird as well. And the other thing, which is a selling point for these little earbuds, is that you can put them in any direction because there's no wingtips or any kind of molded cup for your ears. You can put them in any direction. Now, a good selling point, yes, but the bad point about that is I can't get them to stay in one ear. In any ear rather. You can't get them to stay still because they're kind of universally round all the way, and if you put them in one way, the weight of the rectangular outer part kind of weighs it down sometimes, so they end up twisting, which is a little bit weird. And if you don't get a good seal, then the sound just sounds awful. So the little earbuds are absolutely important that you get the correct one for your sized ear. And like I say, the twisting of the ears, the twisting of the earbuds within the ears is not very good, doesn't feel very good. But if you do get a good seal, you can headbang away and they won't fall out. I'm pretty sure for long periods of movement of your head, if you're going to be using this in the gym, I think eventually they will fall out. Obviously, look at me, I don't go to the gym. But I suppose if you really want to dip your toes into the true wireless earbud market, you could kind of try these out. Nah, I can't recommend these at all, just purely because of the issues with the sound being out of sync with the video and the random power offs of the left earbud. Why it's the left one, I have no idea, but the right one carries on playing and sometimes just completely powers off for no apparent reason whatsoever. You got a plus point that yes, you can power your phone with the docking station if you need it, but surely the number one thing if you're buying true wireless earbuds is to make sure they play sound continuously well, and I don't think they do. There we have it, guys. That was a look at the true wireless earbuds. If you're new, hit subscribe and hit that little notification bell. Thanks for watching, have a wicked day, and I'll see you next time.